The first year I did reliable. It went up. I got a new contract. It went up. And I thought I did the job. They promised me and dangled that little carrot in front of my face saying, you do it, we'll give you money, we'll give you all this. Just we need to make reliable better. So I go ahead and do it, right? I get us a new contract. Ricky Tart was there. Ricky Tart was there, and he's in this program today. We went from working 25 to 50. That hasn't happened in Memphis before. We did it. Well, right when day 30 came, after I was supposed to get my raise, guess what happened? Hey, man of God, we just feel that you're more into the ministry instead of the business. So they fired me. They fired me from reliable. So for 4 years, right, I have been dodging and ducking reliable in Nashville. My mom told me this the other day. You're pruned if you do, and you're pruned if you don't. You're pruned if you do, and you're pruned if you don't. So, I've been dodging this reliable job, right? I had no choice. I was about to quit. I'm saying, forget this. I'm out of here. I don't want to do it. I don't want to be the whooping boy. I don't want to be responsible. If the numbers go up and the numbers go down, I'm always the one to be blamed, right? My mom said, you're pruned if you do, and you're pruned if you don't. If I chose to quit, guess what would have happened? God would have put me at another job, maybe in another state, that was just like reliable. So guess what? It's the same for you. You're pruned if you do, and you're pruned if you don't. Can't hide, my friend. Because at this point, you're thinking, no way, man, I can't fight Goliath. I'll tell you what a real Goliath is. When you're so high and you're so strung out, where your mom has to come to Scottsdale, Arizona when she lives in Yuma, Arizona, just to do your laundry. I'll tell you a real Goliath is when you can't look your mom in the eye because you're so high all the time. And I'm only saying that because she's in the audience. The first time she's ever heard me speak. That's a Goliath that I had to conquer, gentlemen. Amen. It wasn't. The Goliath wasn't the 9th inning, Mom. 2 outs, bases loaded, and one of the best prospects in California, Arizona up to the plate. That was never a Goliath. The Goliath is when the game was over. Either I struck him out or he hit a bomb off me, no matter what. It was when I left that field. When I left that field is when I realized I can't beat this giant. Every day of my life, kicked out of college because of baseball, or kicked out of college because of drugs. Never went to the MLB because of drugs. Had nothing, almost committed suicide because I lost my dream because of drugs. Think about it. That Goliath that I face is the same Goliath you have to face. Amen. But today I'm looking at people with clear eyes.
Yeah. Amen.
Today you're sober.
Amen.
You're trying to tell me the drug addiction giant isn't harder to accomplish and conquer than Centurion Stone?
Amen. That's right.
Forget that.
That's right.
You're warriors.
That's right.
Know that.
Amen. Amen.
Like I said, you're pruned if you do and you're pruned if you don't. Okay. You don't want to get sober. When you're locked up, you're going to get sober. Amen. I don't care. It may take you 10 days. It may take you 10 days to find your next connect. The guy who's smuggling the dope up his butt or whatever he's doing. Or the cigarettes, whatever it is. But I guarantee you, a couple days you're in that joint or wherever you're at, you're sober. Unfortunately, I got locked up and they tied me down. They shot me in front of my moms and everything with that taser. But all for the glory of God.
Amen.
All for the glory of God, Mom.
Amen.
You look at that point as a horrible time in my life. But because of that day, I'm here. Amen. Glory to God. There is no giant, gentlemen, that you cannot face head on.
You'll make me cry.
I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. You can do all things.
Amen.
David knew that. Great men of God knew that. Martin Luther King knew that.
Amen.
David knew that. But do you know that? Do you know that? Fisher, do you know that? Kareem, do you know that? Real men that go out there every day. I got a dude tatted up with his prison ID number on his dome. And he goes out there every day on 15s and crushes it.
Amen.
He knows he can do it. He faces Goliath every single day of his life when he goes out there. And guess what? He smiles in the face of Goliath just like David did. Let's get back in it.